When we talk about power on the world stage, what do we really mean? It's a question worth asking, especially today, on August 31st, 2025. Power isn't just about having a big army or a lot of money, though those things certainly matter. True global strength is a complex recipe with many ingredients. It involves a nation's ability to protect itself and its allies, to drive the global economy, to create new technologies that change how we live, and to shape what the world watches, listens to, and dreams about. It's a combination of hard power you can see and measure, and soft power, the subtle influence of ideas and culture. Think of it like a puzzle. A country might have one strong piece, like Russia, with vast military resources, but be missing another, like a dynamic and diverse economy. China has an enormous economic engine, but its cultural influence is still growing and faces limitations. A truly powerful nation has multiple strong pieces that fit together. This lets a country influence global events, set international standards, and lead in times of crisis. It's about having tools to navigate the world as it is, and to shape the world of tomorrow. So how does the United States measure up? For decades, America was seen as the leading superpower. But is that still true today? To answer, we need evidence. When you look at military power, the United States operates on a scale that is truly unique in modern history. It's not just about the number of soldiers or tanks, it's about reach, technology, and alliances. The United States military budget is larger than the next 10 countries' budgets combined. That massive investment funds a force that can project power to any corner of the globe within hours. This isn't just a theoretical capability, it's a demonstrated reality. Aircraft carriers patrolling the Pacific, air bases in Europe, air bases in the Middle East. This global presence acts as a deterrent to adversaries and a reassurance to allies. Let's break that down further. The United States Navy has 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. China has 3. Most other major powers have 1 or 2. Each American carrier is a floating city, a sovereign piece of United States territory with an air wing more powerful than most countries. Carrier strike groups can move anywhere in international waters, respond to crises, deliver humanitarian aid, or conduct military operations far from home. Just as important as military might is economic power, and here again, the United States plays a central role. The United States economy is the largest in the world by nominal GDP. While China's economy has grown at a breathtaking pace, America's remains a massive, diverse, and resilient engine of global commerce. It's not just about the size, it's about the structure. The American economy is driven by consumer spending. This means that the financial health of the American people has a direct and powerful impact on companies and countries around the world that sell into the U.S. market. The cornerstone of America's economic power is the United States dollar. It is the world's primary reserve currency. Most international trade is bought and sold in dollars, oil, coffee beans. Central banks hold vast quantities of dollars as a stable asset. That creates constant global demand, giving the U.S. a unique economic advantage. It allows cheaper borrowing and gives leverage for economic sanctions. America's financial markets are the deepest and most sophisticated. New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, companies worldwide list on these exchanges to raise growth capital. This attracts the best talent. This attracts the most ambitious entrepreneurs. Power isn't always something you can count in dollars or warships. Sometimes it's about the power of an idea or a story. This is what we call soft power. America has an outsized influence. For generations, American culture has been one of its most successful exports. Movies, music, television shows, fashion. Hollywood is a global dream factory. A blockbuster film made in California, Seoul, Sao Paulo, Stockholm. American values aesthetics, a vision of life that resonates with billions. Think about music on radio and streaming. Jazz, rock and roll, hip-hop, pop sold out stadiums abroad. Tokyo, Berlin, and beyond. This influence extends to everyday life. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Nike, a drink, a burger, a pair of shoes, symbolizing a modern lifestyle. American universities attract global talent. Harvard, Stanford, MIT. They return as leaders in business, government, and science, building a global network shaped by shared experience. In the 21st century, perhaps the most critical measure of a nation's power is its ability to innovate. The country that leads in technology is the country that writes the rules for the future. For the past several decades, the United States has been the world's undisputed leader in technological innovation. This leadership was born in places like Silicon Valley, which became a global synonym for groundbreaking technology and entrepreneurial spirit. Companies that started in a garage, Apple, Google, went on to redefine entire industries and change the fabric of modern life for the planet. This technological dominance is not an accident. It's fueled by a unique ecosystem that combines world-class research universities, a deep pool of venture capital willing to fund risky ideas, and a culture that celebrates entrepreneurship and tolerates failure. This combination attracts the best and brightest minds from around the globe, who see America as the place where their ambitious ideas can become reality. From the invention of the microchip, the internet, to the development of GPS, and the smartphone revolution, American innovation has consistently been at the forefront of global progress. While other countries, especially China, are investing heavily in research and development, and have become formidable competitors in areas like 5G and artificial intelligence, the United States continues to lead in many critical fields. The American pharmaceutical sector is responsible for a huge share of new drug discoveries and medical breakthroughs. The biotechnology sector is driving cutting-edge therapies and diagnostics. American aerospace companies, established players like Boeing and newer ones like SpaceX, are leading the way in space exploration. This continued innovation is essential for both economic prosperity and national security. In conclusion, America's power in 2025 is not a simple story. It's a complex tapestry woven from its unparalleled military reach, the central role of its economy and the dollar, its pervasive cultural influence, and its dynamic engine of technological innovation. No other country on Earth currently possesses this combination of strengths across all four major pillars of power. While facing serious challenges both at home and abroad, this multifaceted foundation is the reason why the United States remains the world's most influential nation. Its ability to adapt and continue to lead in these key areas will determine its place in the world for decades to come.